When perfection's overrated and chaos is part of the show, there's only one place to go. Half Decent Productions. When perfection's overrated and chaos is part of the show, there's only one place to go. Half Decent Productions. That's the deal, but the chaos, that's real. Half decent, turn it up, let it ride. Not the best, but we're damn close to fine. Half decent, hang on, we're holding on. If it breaks, we'll roll along. Half decent productions, bring it on. Not quite decent, good enough. Hold tight, decent, that'll buff. We're dropping frames and cranking sound. Still the best show, not fully dialed down. Productions. It's not perfect, but neither are you.
Welcome back to Half Decent Productions. We're back again with the Smokin Thunder Racing League in their summer Super Speedway series. I felt like there was a lot of S's in that, but we're going to get through it. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone had a great weekend. Feels like it's been forever since we've been on calling a race. I know it's only been a week, but it feels like a long week. But regardless, we're back. Smokin Thunder's back. And they're going racing in the next gen cup cars out here at Talladega. They're going to see what they can do here around this massive super speedway. They got about 30 seconds left to practice to finish up here. Looks like we got about 18 cars signed in. Should make for some pretty good racing here tonight. We got a new ticker up top. Pretty clean looking ticker up there by our buddy Chris over at DRSN. As always, make sure you go check Chris out over at DRSN, Digital Racing Sports Network, here on YouTube. He covers my league on Fridays and does a fantastic job. He does a I I think he pretty much goes about all week with broadcasting. He's a busy man, and he makes some of these toys that, as he calls them, to use here on the broadcast. Of course, we got some other plugins to mess with from Shane over at Collateral Sports Network or Collateral Damage Sports Network. And there's one right there in the pits. Shows us the action alerts. As always, our broadcasts are brought to you by Sunny Creek Designs. Make sure to go check them out on Facebook. Get you whatever you need made from Sunny Creek Designs. Again, I hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope you're ready for some good racing here tonight. I think these boys are going to put on a good show here in the next gen cars. I tell you what, man, I went down to this 1 day a week for broadcasting, and I might find it hard to find another one to do. I like, because now I got Mondays and Wednesdays off before I got to race on Thursdays and Fridays, and it's kind of nice. But we'll see how things go. We're enjoying our Tuesdays, I know that. All right, now we got a few guys out on track, putting in their laps here, as you see. As you can see, this new ticker tells us exactly what lap they're on during their qualifying. You can see here, Jonathan Kibbe still on his out lap, so he's going to be coming around for his first lap here soon. Let's see if we can find anybody. Brandon Costello should be on his first lap here, so maybe it's not going to update just yet. A few guys out on track as we're swapping around here. As always, guys, please feel free, fill up the chat. I try to be as interactive as possible with everyone in the chat. So let's chat it up tonight. What's everyone got going on? Unfortunately, I don't have Kyle here tonight. It's just me going to be here blabbering along. So we can check out our race info here tonight. The Summer Super Speedway Series here at Talladega. It is fixed setups here in the next gen cars. They'll have 2 extra sets of tires, 4 faster pairs. I don't think they're running 110% power tonight. I just forgot to turn that off. And then fuel limit, they should be running full fuel loads here tonight. And of course, you got me up in the booth calling all the action here tonight. So hop in the chat, let me know who you're rooting for, or if you're just here to watch some good racing. I don't mind that either, if you're just here to keep me company. Right now, we got Kenneth Brown. He's going to be riding the Dente right to the pole position right now. Brandon Biddy's in second. He's going to try to beat that time. Brandon Costello, Scott Drost, and Timothy Watson is rounding out your top 5 right now here tonight. See if anything changes as guys are finishing up their laps. And Jordan Kibbe, the Pineapple Man's going to be jumping to second. He's going to jump right over Brandon Biddy. Brandon Biddy coming around, finishing his second lap, I believe. Trying to hug that yellow line, see what he can do. Looks like it's going to leave him right there in third place for now. Kenneth out there just weaving and wobbling all over the track. Austin Robertson right now sitting in 8th. Colin Swanson's rounding out the top 10 right now, sitting in 10th. This is going to be his last lap, I believe. Let's see if he can jump up any here. And it's going to leave him right in 10th place. And you can see the times very close to one another here. You don't get very much of a time gap here in qualifying. It's only 12 putting in a time so far as they finish up qualifying. Trey says, good evening, homies. Good evening, homie. And Austin Robertson's going to jump up to 9th. That's going to push Jonathan Kibbe down to 10th and Colin Swanson out of the top 10 to 11th. Frank Ranger currently sitting in 12th. Trying to see if he can jump up that leaderboard at all. Excuse me, chat. I sneezed a few seconds ago. Now I'm all stuffed up. It's awful. But we're going to fight through it. And we're going to watch some really good racing here. So I hope you're ready for it. Some next gen racing here at Talladega. Looks like just about everybody has put in their laps here. So we should be ready to roll on here momentarily. So I'm going to get this man a box of tissues. Unfortunately, it ain't even going to help. When I sneeze, I gotta deal with the consequences till it finally clears up. It's like getting the worst case of allergies ever, like right away. Anytime I sneeze, it's awful. It's absolutely awful. But we're let me stop there. We're okay. We have fun doing this and we're going to fight through it. Okay? That's all I got to say about that. And there's Brett Bray putting in his timed lap. He's going to jump up to 6th place here tonight. Starting up close to the top 5. Got a few people that did not put in a lap. I'm wondering if they're trying to just sit back and just kind of hang around in the back for a little bit. Let's see what happens here to start this race. So that looks like everybody that's going to put in a lap has put in a lap. So now we just wait for them to start gridding up here. Once they do, we know it's time to go racing. But until then, we got a little bit of time to kill. So again, I ask, how's everybody doing? How are we all doing on this fine Tuesday? Hopefully everyone's good. Hopefully you had a great weekend. I had a fantastic weekend. I sat around and did absolutely nothing all weekend. It was amazing. It was one of those weekends. Didn't have any yard work. Didn't really have any housework to do. Sat around. Was lazy and watched TV all day. It was amazing. But then Monday hit. It was right back to work. And now we just look forward to the weekend again. Oh, it was great. It was amazing. It was fantastic. But of course, Monday's got to come along. It's got to ruin everything. So now we start down the countdown to Friday again. Get the weekend started. Need a weekend like that? Everyone needs a weekend like that. Need 26 to win. He seems to not have very good luck here on the super speedways. Have to see what he can do here tonight. The 26th of Timothy Watson. He'll be starting 9th tonight. See what he can do from that top 10 spot. So they should be just now wrapping up qualifying. Imagine a Kibbe qualifying outside the top 10. Oh man, he did just outside too. In 11th. Jonathan Kibbe, what are you doing? Better get it together, man. The Sea Bears aren't going to be renewing that contract at the end of the season if you keep qualifying outside the top 10. 37 need to finish top 8. 37 of Austin Robertson. Well, he's starting in 10th. He's got a shot. Baby Kibbe's carrying the Sea Bears team already. Here we go. We're gridding up. We're getting ready. We'll let them get gridded up here, and then we will run everyone through our starting lineup. Not winning? Well, not with that attitude. I completely forgot to look to see what the stage break is tonight. Let's see if we can figure that out real quick. Stage lap's at 35. See if I can figure out where I'm at here. There we go. That's fixed. All right, I heard them revving up their engines. So they must be getting ready to go. A couple people not making the grid here. We got Blake Sane, Tyler Freeman, and Austin Wood did not make the grid. And here we go, rolling off. And they're following Frank around their pace lap here to get it rolling. And we will take you through our starting lineup here tonight. Row number 1, Kenneth Brown getting the pole here. He's going to be, Logan Slavoski's going to be on his outside. Row number 2 is going to be Jordan Kibbe and Brandon Biddy. Row number 3 is going to be Chad Ashley and Brett Bray. Row number 4, we're going to have Brandon Costello and Scott Drost. Row number 5, we're going to have Timothy Watson and Austin Robertson. Row number 6 is going to be Jonathan Kibbe and Colin Swanson. A couple Sea Bears starting there in row 6. Row number 7 is going to be Frank Ranger and Dwayne Pierce. Row number 8 going to be Blake Sane and Tyler Freeman. And then row 9 is going to be Austin Wood and Cody Baumeister if they join here after the fact. So with that, we're ready to get rolling. As we know, we say it every week here with the Super Speedway Series. Anything can happen. Anybody can win. It don't matter where you start. It matters where you finish. If you keep your car in one piece, if you stay alive for the whole race. So here comes Frank. He's going to come down pit road. And he's going to let these guys bring it to the restart zone to get this thing underway here at Talladega. And green flag is out here for the first time at Talladega. in the Summer Super Speedway Series. It's their second of about 6 races, I think, in this series. Kenneth Brown keeping that lead here, starting it out on the inside line. Let's go, Kibbles and Bits. I totally thought. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, buddy? So everyone taking it easy here so far. Most of the people went down to the bottom line. Chad Ashley going to jump up to that top line all on his own. Brandon Biddy right here behind Jordan Kibbe, trying to give him a push. Oh, we got Brandon Biddy's blinking a little bit there in third place. Let's hope that doesn't become an issue. You got Jordan Kibbe going below the line a little bit there, but not trying to advance his position. Doing good. That's good, buddy. That's fantastic, Jeff. So right now it's Kenneth Brown riding the Dente out in first place. Everyone trying to push behind him. That outside line trying to do something here to lead. The outside line is led by Jonathan Kibbe out there in that 13 Jameson ginger ale car. Are you ready, kids? Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Oh, we're 3 wide. Not very tight 3 wide, but we're 3 wide nonetheless. Jordan Kibbe. So we have 3 lanes forming. The 42 of Scott Drost on. He's going to drop down to the bottom line. He's going to get out of that middle lane as quick as he can. And Jack Kelly, Adam Alama, Blake Sane, Tyler Freeman, and Austin Wood. Seems like they all made it out of the pits, so they are starting from the pits. They did not go a lap down doing so. We got a good little pack right here with Cody Baumeister, Jack Kelly, and Adam Alama riding around here in the back. Let's go 409. 409's riding right here in the back, just trying to stay alive right now, waiting for things to happen up in front of them. Right now, things staying pretty calm so far. We're 4 laps into this thing. And Jordan Kibbe was trying to lead that outside line. And Scott Drost jumped up to the outside. He's all by himself up on that high line. He tried to get a third lane going. No one went with him. He's up there all by himself, and he's falling to the back here of this pack. So far, it's been all Kenneth Brown out here trying to do what he can in that Chevy Camaro. He's going to get a push, though, from Brandon Biddy in that Ford Mustang. Giddy up 409. Oh, no, there is no car audio. Gosh, dang it. Thank you, Jeff. I forgot to turn the button back on. You should have audio now. You guys just heard me very crisply blabbering on about this thing. You should have full car audio now, though. That's my baby bro, so I'm biased. That's fair. We'll look from behind Kenneth Brown. Kenneth Brown dropped back quite a bit here as Brandon Biddy is now in the lead. Jordan Kibbe taking the lead from him here on the inside line. That's better now, I hear it. Logan Slavosky in second. He's giving a good push to his teammate here of Jordan Kibbe. Sea Bears Racing running 1 and 2 right now. Let's see if we can make, now that we got the sound up. I'm glad I didn't do this just a minute ago. Let's see if we get to crank it up going. Just listen as these cars go by. These off-the-wall shots are pretty cool when you got people right up against the wall. Unfortunately, we didn't there. And Brandon Biddy back out to the lead here. Trying to get it mounted on that outside line. And someone's out there trying to form a third line. No one's going with him. He's going to roll to the back. Thought this was a Tesla race for a minute. Even then, you'd hear a faint, like, buzzing sound, I feel like. A faint humming sound or something. Look, from the back of Brandon Biddy here, he's got Jonathan Kibbe right behind him. I'm sorry, Jordan Kibbe right behind him. Jonathan Kibbe up on the outside line. Took the lead away. I think he led that lap. He got to the line first, it looked like. Kibbles and Bits moving up. They are. Brandon Biddy took the lead back for the moment. He's got Jordan Kibbe right behind him. Jonathan Kibbe taking the lead back on the outside line. And Jonathan Kibbe's got help from a teammate out there, and Colin Swanson. Seabear's trying to push him. Oh, Jonathan Kibbe going to drop to the bottom here. Oh, we got our first wreck. Oh, that's going to collect a few. Oh, man, what looked like was going to be just a small little bump and shove out of the way turned into a little bit of a pile up here. As here comes the back of the pack, guys, able to make it through clean and get through no problem. You see Watson there caught up in that one. He has a little bit of damage to that right side. And Jonathan Kibbe looks like he got a little bit of a scrape there on the front left bumper. But all in all, not too bad. It would sound like the Jetsons. A pretty big crash there. Let's see what all went wrong. Let's see if we can find a good view of this. And there was the mayhem that happened. Let's back that up. See if we can get a blimp cam of this. It's always fun to watch the blimp cam in action with the wrecks. See what it looks like from way up in the sky up here. I missed the Jetsons. Swollen Colin. So first caution here on lap number 9. We got a few guys that are going to have to get fixed up and get back out there. Jonathan Kibbe going to stay out. Try to make the most of this stage. Eddie! Eddie up in the blimp. A couple black flags popping up there. I wonder if it was maybe getting into pit road the wrong way, maybe speeding into pit road. Frank dressed to impress tonight. Frank always dresses to impress, no matter what he's in. Frank's just a man all around. I mean, just look at him. Driving with precision out there. Can't be speeding in the pits, big no-no. That is a big no-no. Here come some guys out of pit road. Getting caught back up. Jordan Kibbe Goes way to the inside here. Looks like maybe he got an EOL or something. He's letting everybody by. Yeah, definitely not going to deal with that. Definitely not dealing with that here tonight. Some people are just so salty that they can't stay out of other people's stuff. It's kind of comical. Alrighty, looks like they're going to double file back up here. Your leader, Jonathan Kibbe, going to take the outside line. We saw he was fast on that outside line. He was definitely making it work. So definitely don't blame him for wanting to take it again. We will be going green here on lap number 12 of this one. Stage break at 35. Gotta do what works. That's for sure. We saw he was pretty quick on the outside line. He was making it work. Let's see if he could do it again. He's going to have Brandon Costello starting to his inside. Scribbles. So now with a restart, we will have everybody all packed together. Nobody starting from the pits this time. There goes Frank. And here comes the group to the restart zone to get things back underway here at Talladega. Green flag back out here at Talladega. And Kibbe able to make a strong jump. He's going to jump down to the bottom now with Kenneth Brown right behind him. Kibbe holds strong for another 65 laps. You got this. Oh, we got Kenneth Brown behind Kibbe here blinking. Let's see if that causes any issues here as we roll on. Jonathan Kibbe making it work now on the inside. He made it work on the outside to get down there. And he's still got Kenneth Brown right to his bumper, giving him the push he needs to keep going. And that outside line just not getting the help they need to get formed up and make something happen. Is everybody single file on the inside mostly. Oh, the 22 of Colin Swanson goes a little high, taps the wall a bit. He's trying to make something happen there on that third line. No one's going with him. He's going to be all by himself. As he's going to fall back into the back of the pack here. Oh, and there's a wreck. wasn't able to completely see who that was. Oh, it was Colin Swanson and Dwayne Pierce getting tangled up there. The Mountain Dew and the Energizer Bunny came together there. As we go back, see what happened. Don't worry, guys, I won't show anything from the blimp anymore, as apparently that's too high up from the sky and it triggers a few people. So there, it's already starting. So here we go. We should be able to see what happened from here. So the 77 is going to come across the nose of the 55, and that's going to send him back up onto the track, and it sends him sideways into the 22. And it sends them around for a ride. And 22, not looking very happy there. I don't know if maybe he lost control of the car or what exactly happened there, but they came together again after it was all said and done. So caution number 2 here is going to come out on lap 14 of this one. As they're going to pace around single file for a couple laps here before they get back up and going. And while they do that, we step away for just a second and we take a word from Sunny Creek Designs.
At Sunny Creek Designs, we're bringing your vision to life. From custom awards to professional apparel and promotional items, we craft excellence into every detail. Find us on Facebook at Sunny Creek Design, or email sales@sunnycreekawards.com. Sunny Creek Designs. Quality you can see, service you can trust.
All right, we're back live here at Talladega. Colin, no. Swollen Colin, get back in there. Plenty of time, buddy. That is true. There is plenty of time. We got plenty of laps left here. We're currently on lap number 15 of tonight. These guys were running very, very well there at the very beginning. Let's see if they can calm down just a bit and get back to that. Let's see if we can get back to rolling green flag here at Talladega. Adam Alama getting an EOL there. Not sure what happened with him. We'll have to keep an eye on it, see if he can work his way back up. No love for Big Kibby. What do you mean? You've been getting all the screen time tonight because you've been up front. You better just get back in there and keep driving before I pay one of these guys to take you out. We love all the kibbles. Alrighty. Lights go out. We're going to double file back up. Once they get all filed back up and where they need to be, we'll take a look at how we're going to start here in the top 10 for this restart. Let's take a look. Your top 10 here on this restart is going to be Jonathan Kibbe. He took the inside this time. Kenneth Brown to his outside row number 2. It's going to be Brandon Costello and Jack Kelly. Row number 3 is going to be Brandon Biddy and Blake Sane. Row number 4 is going to be Brett Bray and Tyler Freeman. And then row number 5 is going to be Austin Wood and Timothy Watson, rounding out the top 10 for this restart. So they got to make this long trek around this track one more time, and then we go back green flag racing. While they're doing that, let's take a look real quick at some of these cars here. I think Costello might have the best one out here tonight. Look at that Monster Energy car. That thing looks clean. I like it, Brandon. Jack Kelly in the Bud Light. Anderson Motorsports car. Blake Sane in the Bucked Up Energy. Brandon Biddy on the outside there in that Pennzoil shell. Brett Bray in that 82 Cobalt. And we will have to get back to that when we have another caution, because we're getting ready to go green flag racing. I like that Aflac car too. That thing looks pretty clean. I think that one and the monster car are my favorites here tonight. Here they come to the restart zone. And green flag is back out as Jonathan Kibbe gets a really good start here off the restart. And it's all Chevys in the top 5 right now. Let's see if anyone's going to change that. Kibbe better watch he doesn't get too far out in front of everybody here. He's not going to have any help to keep him going. And as you can see here, he goes to the high side, and that's going to leave a hole for Brandon Costello. Brandon Costello is going to get up right alongside that outside line now. It looked like he had a little bit more of a head of steam there than he did. Jonathan Kibbe, though, on that outside line's got the reinforcements to make it work. You can see Kenneth Brown. Oh, look at that. Look at that logo on the back of Jonathan Kibbe there. That's pretty nice. That's some great ad placement for that camera. And Brandon Costello is going to take the lead away, but only for a moment. Jonathan Kibbe at the stripe gets it right back. Oh, we got guys around. Oh, we got a flipper. The 31 of Austin Wood goes tumbling through the air. And I don't know how I didn't get a wreck notification off of that. Well, let's go back to the yellow flag here. Take a look what happened. Oh, yeah, so he went for a ride on the fence like he was Lightning McQueen, and then just went tumbling down into the grass. So these guys are racing around trying to catch up to Frank and get back to the pace car. Bumper cam? That was a bumper cam. Brandon Toe. Here comes Kibbe catching up to Frank. Better slow down, Kibbe. Don't you touch Frank. You better not touch Frank, I swear. I will have one of these guys take you out. Oh, yep, he's going to... Okay. Okay, he's just violating Frank. Look, look, look. You can see all the way up to his catalytic converter. There's even a transmission in the way. He's just... Oh, man. I don't think Frank consented to any of that. Good shot of Frank here. Frank is he is a national treasure, man. Frank's the best. Now, for any drivers out there listening, I'll give you some extra airtime in the next race if you take out Jonathan Kibbe for violating Frank. Just checking the oil. Oh, you definitely got in there deep enough to check the oil, brother. That's for sure. Oh, man. Who else is ready for Friday? I know I am. Ready for it to be another weekend. This work week stuff is overrated. Let's think it with your dipstick. Respect Frank's boundaries. Yeah, you respect Frank's boundaries. I know he didn't consent to any of that. Frank's going to go to HR. He's going to report Jonathan Kibbe. Jeff and I closing our new house on Friday. Well, congratulations. That's awesome. Very excited for Friday. I bet. That's great. Congratulations to you guys. I'm not sure what Kenneth Brown was doing there as he jumps to the way outside. Oh, you're welcome, Jeff. You're very welcome. And guess who gets to help move? Well, let me guess. You get free beer and pizza out of it, right? Isn't that the going rate for moving? Or you could just have them buy you some more stuff from Sunny Creek Designs. And speaking of Sunny Creek Designs, Kibbe, you should get them a plaque made as a housewarming gift from Sunny Creek Designs. He can make anything you want. Absolutely. I heard beer and I was in. Yeah, that's how they get you. I've been fooled by that quite a few times. Kibbe, as a housewarming gift, you should get them a plaque from Sunny Creek Designs that says, "We don't call 911, we call Frank." Frank's the ultimate protector. The double file back up. Frank turned out those lights on the pace car. Jonathan Kibbe, Brandon Costello starting out on that front row. Right now, this looks like Jonathan Kibbe's race to lose here, as he took the lead a while back and he hasn't looked back. We have an imposter in the top 5. We have a Ford that has infiltrated the top 5 here in a sea of Chevys. In the top 10, it's all Chevys with a Ford and a Toyota in the mix. Here we come back to the restart zone. Costello trying to get the jump this time. Green flag is out. Jonathan Kibbe got the better jump, though, on the bottom line. And he has the more of a push here on that bottom line. That top line just did not get moving together the way that they needed to make something happen. As it's Kibbe, Brown, and Bray in the top 3 here on that bottom line. Looks like a couple guys unsure if they want to stay higher, if they want to try to get back low. Kenneth Brown glued to that back bumper of Jonathan Kibbe. He's giving him all the push he needs to stay out front. Jonathan Kibbe leading this very long low line here, as that top line just completely fell apart. It's basically non-existent right now, but they're trying to mount a comeback on that outside line. Let's see if they can get the reinforcements to do it. Couple more guys jumping up to the high side here, trying to make a comeback on the outside. What's the poll for tonight, chat? That's a good question. What is the poll for tonight? What is the topic of the night? That is a great question. New fastest lap of the race belongs to Cody Baumeister. Belonged to Jordan Kibbe for just a second. I was hoping one of these here would show me the fastest lap. Let's see if Baumeister rolls around on the top line up there. Let's see if it gives us a different color. It does. So you can see there Cody Baumeister with the fast lap 49.65. Favorite fast food place? Nice run, Cody. Plum Blast. You just have a different name for everybody, don't you? How come there's no sound of the cars? Jeff, I'm blaming you for this one. Thank you for that. 78 checkmate 74. I appreciate you for bringing that up. I turned it off for the ad a little bit ago, and I forgot to click it back on when I swapped over. Jeff, you're supposed to let me know that stuff. I'm just all over the place here. Electric cars, no sound. That's fair. The sound of the cars is back as we're rolling through Talladega here. Jonathan Kibbe still holding that lead. Oh, but he left a little bit of a gap there for Kenneth Brown. Kenneth Brown did not try to stick his nose in there and take it. Formula E. That outside line, though, got something moving. Jonathan Kibbe jumped up to block the outside line, and that lets Kenneth Brown take the lead on the inside here. As we have 9 to go in the stage this time by. Jonathan Kibbe, though, it seems like whenever Jonathan Kibbe is on the outside line, it seems to work because he took the lead right back up on the outside line here with Logan Slavoski right behind him. He's got a Sea-Bears teammate up there pushing him around. I thought it was electric cars at first. I mean, you said electric cats. Electric cats. No, that was my bad. I ran a quick commercial break a little bit ago and turned the car sound off so it didn't drown out the ad, and yeah, just forgot to turn it back on. It does make for a better experience. I completely agree. I just had a little bit of a brain lapse there and forgot. So Jonathan Kibbe, with the help of Logan Slavoski, is keeping the lead here on the outside line. But as they start to break away from the pack, they might not have much help for much longer. As another Sea-Bears teammate in Colin Swanson is also getting involved here. Oh, and Swanson's going to get turned around right when he gets back into it. And it looks like another Seabear is going to go down in Jordan Kibbe. And also Blake Sane caught up in that one. I'm sorry, Cody Baumeister caught. Did we already get an Eddie Cam shot? Yeah, that's an Eddie Cam shot right here. His camera's a little too zoomed out tonight. I don't know what happened with that. I got to fix it for the next one. Let's see what happened with this wreck. So we see it started right here with the 38 and the 22 got together. And that sent Colin around. That sent the 42 around. That sent the 5 of Jordan Kibbe around. A couple other guys go spinning as well after the fact. So we haven't quite had the big one here just yet. But something tells me it's coming. Let's go 77. 77 of Dwayne Pierce sitting in 12th place right now. He was caught up in a wreck earlier. He's trying to work his way back to the front. It's a great looking car there. I really like that Energizer paint. Oh, we got a second. Let's see if we can take a look at some of these paints again. Logan Slavoski keeping it very basic here. Just running the black and red. Kenneth Brown's riding the Dente. Brandon Costello, the one that I really like there in that monster car. Brett Bray running that Cobalt. And then Brandon Biddy, like we said earlier, running the Pennzoil. Chad Ashley running the Adidas on the Camry. Frank Ranger running the RCC paint here tonight. Tyler Freeman coming down pit road. Running the Lumar? Lumar? We're going to call it Lumar. Blake Sane running that bucked up energy. Colin Swanson running the Tito's and Mountain Dew Voltage here. Of course, Jonathan Kibbe, the Pineapple Man, running that Dole Pineapple. Jack Kelly, Anderson Motorsports 38. Trying to see. Scott Drost is running that Aflac car. I like that one as well. That one looks pretty nice. My brother says to check his POV for that wreck. Uh-oh. That would be 409, I think that was. Why is he not showing up right now? Here he is. So let's go back to that yellow flag and see what it looked like from his point of view. Let's hop inside his car here and see what happened. Oh, he barely avoided it. Glad to see you made it through. I thought it said cucumber, Lumar. Bored at work, hashtag love my job. Kibbe WTF, shouldn't you be driving? He should be. But no, he wants to come in here and terrorize me every chance he gets. So we're going to have a little bit of a shootout here to the end of the stage. Kibbe using autopilot. Work is slow. They take a look here at Jonathan Kibbe out of Boston, Massachusetts. He's currently in first. He's led 23 laps here tonight, so almost all of them. He's going to pick the outside line this time. Right, I left for a second, and he messaged me saying... I did see he was riding around on 4th gear there. Make sure he knows these things have a 5th gear. Damn, dude. So they're double filed back up, and they're getting ready to go back green. I have a 5-lap shootout here for the stage as they have their stage, or I'm sorry, it's going to be a 4-lap shootout as we're going to go green with 32 on lap 32 of this one. Stage break at lap 35, so they're going to run it for 4 laps. Who's going to win the stage? Stay tuned on it. All right. There goes Frank. They're kind of snaked all over the place on the track. They better group back up. Get back together tightly here because we're going green. Green flag back out. Coming to the end of stage number 1 here. 4 to go in the stage, and Jonathan Kibbe with a great jump yet again. As you see from the back of Jonathan Kibbe here, you got Brandon Costello closing into that bumper. Jonathan Kibbe trying to hang on to grab the stage win here. He's got to hang on for 4 more laps. Well, technically about 3 1/4. As they're coming into the tri-oval. Oh, and they're getting a little wiggly. Logan Slavoski going to jump to the outside. Brandon Biddy jumps up, almost takes out Kenneth Brown there as he tries to get right up behind him. Kibbe and Slavoski running 1 and 2. The Sea Bears teammates with Brandon Biddy right behind that outside line trying to mount a run here. All on the outside line, breaking apart a little bit. You got guys in the middle, guys on the outside, guys on the inside. They're all over the place here at Talladega. Not the Wigglies. They're 3 wide as we're coming down to 2 to go in the stage. Jonathan Kibbe sees nothing but asphalt out in front of him as he's leading here. 2 to go. New fastest lap here belongs to Timothy Watson. Guys are weaving and wobbling. Brandon Biddy trying to make a run on the outside. He's going to get a block here from Jonathan Kibbe. A good look here from the back of Jonathan Kibbe as he's trying to block that Brandon Biddy Mustang. A big shove. Oh, we got a caution. We got a caution is out. Jonathan Kibbe will win the stage here. Austin Robertson and Brett Bray involved there. That will be the stage here. Jonathan Kibbe grabbing the stage win. And they're going to let Frank by to do his job. Now let's see what happened with Brett Bray. What happened back here that brought out that caution flag? Oh, it's already starting. So we got to back it up a little bit. They're 3 wide, fighting for position. A big shove. The 77 walks up just a bit, and that's what turns them around. A couple other guys get into it as well. It looks like they're able to save it mostly. See if we can grab our stage winner. Let's see what we got. I got Kibby and Slavosky in the booth. How you both doing?
Very good. How are you doing?
Oh, not too bad. Slavosky, I saw you were pushing your teammate there for a win. Did it cross your mind at all to just dump him out of the way and take the stage win?
I think once we get down to the end there, it's just all bets are off. We just try to put ourselves in position to get good points for the team.
I got you. Well, I think if it comes down to the final finish here tonight, if you guys are bumper to bumper like that again, you gonna push them out of the way and take the win?
Oh man, well we got to get there to see. We got to get there to see.
All right. Well, you two are running great up at the front. Kibby, how was it running up there? You've been up there pretty much all night. How is it in the clean air, able to stay out of everything?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, clean air is your friend in these cars.
Yeah, I see you. You got a few of your teammates to help you out there. Brandon Biddy tried to come take it to you there. I think the caution may have saved you there on that stage win. What do you think?
I think so. We're getting tight there. Oh fuck! I just sped. Oh shit. Oops, sorry.
I gotta get a bleep button.
Sorry. I apologize.
Oh, good. It's kind of my fault. I brought you in here during the pit stop. But if you sped there, it looks like you're gonna end up going to the back. Hopefully that doesn't mess with you here, and hopefully we're talking to both of you.
Doesn't look like
here.
it's gonna call it.
I got you. Well, lucky there. And, hey, hopefully we're talking to both of you here at the end, finishing in the top 3 for both of you.
Sounds good.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, see you guys. Alrighty. Always good to talk to a couple teammates there, especially when they finish that close in the stage. See what was going through their minds. Hell yeah, dump them. That's hilarious. I've seen Big Kibby obliterate his brother to win. Now, of course, Kibby's got to come in and say some naughty words on the broadcast. I apologize to anybody that may be not so happy with the language. We try to keep it clean. Sometimes you know how these drivers can get. Here goes your YouTube money. If only YouTube was paying. I think you got to have, I think it's 100,000 subscribers before you can even start making money on YouTube. It might be less. I don't know. I know it's up there though. It might be 5,000. I think it used to be 100,000. I apologize to everyone. My innocent ears. Yeah, see? See, Kibby, see what you're doing? You got Jeff deeply offended. Oh, man. Now you're going to have to help Jeff and Sharice move for no beer and no pizza. Just to make up for offending them here on the broadcast. So Chad Ashley's going to be your leader here on the restart after the stage break. And he's going to have Jordan Kibby to his outside. Jonathan Kibby's going to be starting on the inside of row number 2 with Blake Sane on the outside. And then Timothy Watson and Kenneth Brown starting there on the 3rd row. I'm going to make each of the dogs an account so they can subscribe. JK, my family curses like sailors, so I'm fine. Alrighty. He'll raid the fridge either way. Oh, man. Big Kibby just comes in and takes all the food, huh? Looks like we got a lucky dog coming around the outside here, getting their lap back. So they're double filed up. They're getting ready to go green here for the second and final stage. They're going to go green on lap 38 of 75 here tonight. Who do we have for teams out there tonight? I know we have Sea Bears is the big team. I got to get an actual teams roster so that we can keep track of it. But we know Sea Bears is the big team out there, the big team to beat. Oh, we got Melon Man Mafia out here too. I'm not sure who their drivers are. Like I said, I got to get that roster so I can know who's all running where. We're green flag racing back at Talladega. Chad Ashley out in front here. He's going to stick to the bottom line, and he's got Jordan Kibbe right behind him. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that blimp cam. I got to fix that. I don't know why it zoomed out so much. Looks great on all the other tracks where I have it into this pack. But here, for some reason, it's just way too zoomed out. I'll have to see if I can mess with it before the next race. Chad Ashley, Jordan Kibbe, Jonathan Kibbe. Running top 3 here. Let's see if they stay calm here and just ride it out behind the leader, or if they're going to go push for it. Oh, they're going to jump to the outside. They're going to go for it here early. And Jordan Kibbe right to the lead here as he gets a push from his brother Jonathan. And there they go. Pushing right to the lead. And their teammate of Colin Swanson's trying to push for it as well as he gets around Ashley. Kenneth Brown also up in the mix here. Ashley going to go back to the outside here. He's trying to make that outside line work. Let's see if anyone goes with him and tries to help him get back to the front. More like a satellite pit. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it's so far zoomed out like that. I'll definitely have to fix it, because every other track where I have that camera mixed in with this NASCAR pack, it shows the track perfectly. You can see everything nice and clear. It's still a high shot, but you can see everything better. I don't know why this one messed up. But we'll have it fixed before next Tuesday, I can promise you that. Let's see real quick if I can see where we're going next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, we're going to be at Charlotte in the street stocks. Oh, that's going to be a lot of fun. Them street stocks are a lot of fun at Charlotte. That's going to be a great race next week. And right now, Jordan Kibbe, with a push from his brother, is still out in the lead here. Kenneth Brown going to jump up to the outside here, and there's no one there to pick him up. So that's going to put Colin Swanson up into third place here as he's trying to catch up to his teammates here and try to give them the push they need to stay out in front. It's all Sea Bears in the top 3. Jordan Kibbe, Jonathan Kibbe, and Colin Swanson. Brandon Biddy thought about going to the very high side here to pick up that line, but he's going to stay in the middle, and he gets picked up here. Got one person to help him. A shot here from the back of Jordan Kibbe, showing his brother Jonathan here. Give him the push. And you can see that outside line. You got Colin Swanson jumped up there. Oh, man, it looks like Brandon Biddy got kind of bullied out of his spot there. And he's going to jump back down. And he's going to jump right back in front of Brett Bray there in that 82 Cobalt. Brandon Biddy's going to jump back down to the bottom side here as he's able to get to the back of Costello here and just follow him right around. But Jordan Kibbe's still out in front as they're going 3 wide here. Oh, a little bit of contact. They're staying tight. Oh, and Costello gets into Colin Swanson. Oh, we got a couple guys going for a ride up to the wall. Oh, we got one on the roof. Oh, and he's going to get flopped back over. It was Jack Kelly that went for a ride there in that number 38. See if we can find this wreck notification so we can go back in time and see what happened. So you can see there it's already happening. So we'll just back up a little bit, go back in time. So you can see here, it gets tight on that bottom line with Brandon Biddy trying to get up alongside of Costello. And Costello tries to get off him. He goes up just a little too far. He tags the rear end of Swanson, and that top line just all comes together and causes a wild wreck here on this one. Let's back that up again for just a second. I want to see something. Let's go to the 38 here of Jack Kelly. I want to see what this looked like from his point of view, because he went for a pretty wild ride. So you see he just gets turned up, and then he's on his side going for a ride. And then he ends up on his roof and just slides down the track. And he's just flooring it. And he finally gets it back rolling. So wild ride for Jack Kelly. As we're on caution number 6 here. Oh, a couple guys going to go in. Jonathan Kibbe going to fake going in and going to stay out here. He's going to reclaim the lead. Technology being silly. It could be, or it could be that I was messing with the cameras on a different race and I forgot to change it back. That happens quite a bit with me. As you can see, I forgot to turn on the sound a couple times. Love to see brothers working together. It's a nice sight, ain't it? And with this caution, we take another step away for just a second here. Get a word in from Sunny Creek Designs.
At Sunny Creek Designs, we're bringing your vision to life. From custom awards to professional apparel and promotional items, we craft excellence into every detail. Find us on Facebook at Sunny Creek Design or email sales@sunnycreekawards.com. Sunny Creek Designs, quality you can see, service you can trust.
All right, we're back live here at Talladega. Thank you to Sunny Creek Designs there for that word. Make sure you go check out Sunny Creek Designs on Facebook. Just search up Sunny Creek Designs. And you can look at all the cool stuff they make over there. They make anything. You want a custom shirt, a hoodie, a hat, a cup. You want, a trophy that says you're the best whatever it is that you do. They can make it for you at Sunny Creek Designs. Just make sure you tell him that Todd from Half Decent Productions sent you over, and he'll make sure to hook you up. And you can tell him, me, right there, Todd sent you over. Tell him I sent you. You're human, so it's okay. I appreciate that. So Jonathan Kibbe has been able to avoid all the mayhem here tonight. And he is back to leading this race. Gotta wonder how he's looking on fuel. Will he be able to make it? Is he just banking on another caution? I'm the best at procrastinating. I think we all are. We're all good at it in our own way. All right, so the lights are out on the pace car. That means we're getting ready to go back green. I don't know why our ticker up top still shows Jonathan Kibbe. Or Jordan Kibbe is the leader. Hopefully that corrects itself here. There's my brother's lead foot getting him a black flag. Can't be speeding down pit road. You can only go fast during the green flag time. All right, they're lined back up. Frank's got the lights out. That means we're getting ready to go back green flag racing. Right before we do, I just want to remind everybody, go get your Frank merch. Available at Sunny Creek Designs. You want a shirt that shows off Frank in all of his glory? It's right there. You can go get it. Make sure you do it. There goes Frank. Back to pit road. He's going to leave it wide open here for these guys to head to the restart zone. Hit the gas pedal. Go back green. Go fast and left. Green flag is back out. And there's Jonathan Kibbe with that jump yet again. You thought you go slow? Perfection on a shirt, it is. Anything with Frank is just absolute perfection. Jonathan Kibbe with a good bit of a lead here, but you got to be careful getting too far in front. You got to do a run of Frank in the Mustang shirts. Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be nice. I should. So you can see here Kibbe trying to block some people, but unfortunately it doesn't work for him as he links up with his teammate there in the middle line. They're 3 wide. Here they come 3 wide. Brandon Biddy has the lead for the moment on that outside line. They went back to double file. Brandon Biddy to the lead. Brandon Biddy's going to get clear of Kibbe. He's dropping down to that inside line. Brandon Biddy is your new leader here tonight. Timothy Watson helped him get there, and then he left him all alone on the top. But reinforcements are coming for Watson. Here come his reinforcements. That outside line trying to get grouped up and get a run going. And Jonathan Kibbe glued to that back bumper. Brandon Biddy pushing him around this big track here at Talladega. Oh, Kibbe kind of out of line. Oh, Kibbe hard into the wall. And it's staying. Oh, no. And it's going to go yellow here with the wreck that happens behind. Jonathan Kibbe takes a hard ride to the outside wall here. What happened? Let's go back here. Oh, so it's already started. So actually, let's back up a little bit more. Kind of see what happens here. Kibbe has to go up high, he gets a little loose, and that just gets him tangled up with the 26 here. As you can see, the 26 comes down and just tags the rear end of the 13. Puts him hard into the outside wall here, sends him for a ride. And then mayhem ensues behind them. So there's Kibbe. He got fixed up. He's back up and going. He's got a hell of a team down there for that number 13 car. Got him fixed up that quick and back out. Brandon Biddy, your race leader for this restart. Kibbe, no! That's not what I meant. Kibbe, do the opposite of this. Hey, Biddy. Biddy, stay out of Frank. I know you can hear me. Man, you guys got to stop violating that man. Just got to let him do his job. Frank doesn't put his heart and soul into this for you guys to go out there and violate him like this. I am appalled. He's got Guido and Luigi from Cars. Pit stop. I knew what you meant, Jeff. I got you, buddy. Poor Frank, right? They just started violating the man. Yeah, exactly. Poor Frank. You guys know what would cheer Frank up, though? If you all went and got the Frank merch. Remember, it's available only at Sunny Creek Designs. You can go right to Facebook, search up Sunny Creek Designs. Just send them a quick message that says, hey, Todd from Half Decent Productions says I can get the Frank merch. And they're going to go, yes, you can. Here's your price. We'll send it right to your door. And then boom, you got some Frank merch. It's that simple. You should really do it. Bought 5 of them. Yeah, you guys, listen, if anybody wants some Frank merch, you better go get it before Charisse buys all of it. She's going to run Sunny Creek Designs out of stock of the Frank merch if you guys don't hurry up and go get your own. All sales from the Frank merch go straight to Frank's therapy sessions that he needs after some of these races when these guys violate him. So a few EOLs handed out here. Lights are out. They're double filed up. They're going to go around one more time. And we're going to have 15. Nope. Nope. We're going to have 25 laps to go when we go green. That's my dumb brain trying to do math there after 5 o'clock on a weekday. You should make a shirt that says rule number 1, respect Frank. I'll trust me. I got some ideas swirling around for some more Frank merch. I'll just have to send them over to my guy at Sunny Creek, and so that way he can whip them up. Also, guys, remember, if you're new here and you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button here on the stream. We really appreciate it. It shows YouTube we're doing something right. That's a great merch design. It is. That's a great idea. Should it be rule number 1, respect Frank? Or should it just say, respect the Frank? Respect the Frank. What I should do is I should get a picture of Cartman wearing his police uniform that he wore during the hall monitor episode when he says, respect my authority, and just have him sitting in the truck with Frank. Respect my authority. Nah, I'm thinking of things. I'm thinking. There goes Frank. Brandon Biddy going to lead him into the restart zone here. For this restart, we'll have 25 to go here at Talladega. Green flag back out. And it seems like Brandon Biddy's the only one that really got going there. With his outside line led by Logan Slavoski. He's catching back up. Logan Slavoski on the outside is going to take the lead away. Logan Slavosky getting a good bump here from Brett Bray, pushing him up to the front. Will Logan Slavosky drop down to the bottom here? Oh no, Brett Bray will drop to the bottom. He doesn't quite have the help he needs, though, to stay up there. But here they come. They're coming up behind him. They're giving him a push. Can Brett Bray take the lead? Brett Bray takes the lead away for the time being. The bottom line came in when they needed to. Logan Slavosky on the outside line, though, getting a push here from Colin Swanson. Got the lead back here on the outside. Inside line falling apart just a bit here. That outside line got a huge run. And the top three are all clear, and they drop down to the bottom. Slavosky, Swanson, and Kibbe. All Sea Bears in the top three here tonight. They could say whatever as long as Frank gets his respect. So Slavosky went to the bottom. Jonathan Kibbe went back to the top line here. He's going to take the lead back. So after getting caught in that wreck just a few minutes ago, Jonathan Kibbe back to the lead here on the outside line. And Kibbe going to drop back to the inside here with his teammates. But Brett Bray getting a good run on the outside. Oh, and they're wrecking in the middle of the pack. Oh, no, they saved it. They saved it. Oh, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. There they go. And they got turned around. I thought they saved it, and then mayhem broke out. On the 38 of Jack Kelly, did not look happy there as he gunned it up and got right into the side of the 77 of Dwayne Pierce. Let's go see what happened. So this should be a good view. So they get sideways. Jordan Kibbe and everyone just gets sucked right up to the wall here. And Dwayne Pierce looks like he mostly made it through. Oh, yep, and the 38 just trying to get turned back around. Unfortunately, wasn't able to see what was going on around him and just tags Dwayne Pierce. And Brett Bray gonna have the lead for the restart. 77 was innocent victim. I saw that. I saw that. Fast repair, you got to get back to the top with the crew. Jordan got caught in quite a few here tonight. I don't know if he has any fast repairs left. It looks like the 77 of Dwayne Pierce. Oh, yeah, he did catch quite a bit of damage from that. You can see there, that driver's side wheel. Just not even moving. Just kind of hanging there, hanging out. Still moving pretty quick without without a right wheel. Or a left wheel, my bad. I'm curious if he tries to run it, or is he going to go down pit road here? Yeah, he's going to get to the pits right here. He's got 3 more. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if he'd used them all yet, because I know he got caught in a couple. So we take some more long pace laps here around Talladega. Gives people a chance to get fixed up, get back out there and get ready to go for the next green flag drop. Just a flesh wound. Oh, I mean, he got 3 more good tires. I have no clue. Hey, you only need 3 of them, right? You don't need all 4. You roll with 3 of them. Make something happen. Alright, let's see if they turn the pace lights out this time by. They should. Looks like Jordan Kibbe still in the pits. That makes me think he is out of fast repairs, unfortunately. What is the airspeed velocity? I have no clue, Jeff. Why would you even ask me that? All right, double file back up here. Looks like Jordan Kibbe is out of the pits. He's going to come out 2 laps down here, unfortunately. I don't know what I'm watching after the race. I'm gonna go lay down and try to finish the episode of Kill Tony from last night, because it looked like a pretty good one until I fell asleep. So that's my plan for tonight after this is over, if anyone's wondering. And while we still got a minute while they're pacing here, remember you catch us here every Tuesday with the Smokin' Thunder Racing League as they finish up their summer super speedway series, and then they will roll into their O'Reilly series. And don't forget, Friday nights you can see yours truly, me, racing on Friday nights with the Half Decent Racing League, broadcasted by DRSN. Our buddy Chris Murphy over there does a great job with that one. So if you want to see what I'm like outside the booth and you want to see me do absolutely terrible at some racing, make sure you come check us out Friday nights. We go live at 9 p.m. over there. Got Indianapolis coming up this week. It's a full-length race for us in the O'Reilly series. It's going to be a good time. Make sure you come check us out. They're getting ready to go green flag, back racing here. There's the restart zone, and there's the green flag. We're back racing here at Talladega. Brett Bray on that inside line, getting a good jump, but that outside line is moving with Jonathan Kibbe and Slavosky. Jonathan Kibbe taking the lead back for the time being. Jonathan Kibbe with a big push here. And they're getting a big push. And I wasn't sure if he was clear, but he got clear down there on the bottom. Blake Sane takes the lead. I don't know. It gets pretty rough out there for me sometimes. Oh, Blake Sane gets a little loose off the nose of the 82. Jonathan Kibbe on the outside line takes the lead back here at the stripe. Some tight racing all through the pack here. We take a look through. And Blake Sane on the inside line is going to take the lead back one more time. Now see, the blimp cam's not completely zoomed out there. It's still farther than I want it to be, but I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Ski, give him the bump. Blake Sane All by himself out front. He's getting a good push from behind with that 82. 82 of Brett Bray. Jonathan Kibbe on the outside takes the lead back again. Him and Slavoski are looking to get clear of that inside line so that they can drop down. They're pushing and rolling. They're trying to make something happen. Blake Sane on the inside, not making it easy. He's keeping just enough speed to keep him honest on the outside. Inside line starting to move. Outside kind of breaking apart. Oh, but Blake Sane's going to go up top here. Oh, we got Collins. Who's that? No, that's Kenneth Brown. Went skidding into pit road there. Oh, and Brandon Biddy sends the 82 of Bray around. Oh, and it's going to go to the top of the track. And that's going to collect quite a bit here. Oh, we got a tumbler. Looks like Costello tumbling down on the infield. We'll go back and we will see what happened. Looks like Biddy, with the poorly timed push, sends everybody to the top of the track. I heard one motor blow there. And you got one upside down on the roof taking a twirl. He's spinning around like a top. This isn't good. I'm flying through the air. And that's going to leave Blake Sane and Tyler Freeman out in front here as we're counting down these laps to the end of Talladega. Hopefully those guys can get fixed up quickly and get back out there and make this a good finish. Maybe somebody's finally up front that won't violate Frank. Maybe we could see that for these pace laps. Blake, if you're listening, you do not touch Frank. You let that man do his job. Good old Spinaroonie. Now all I can hear is, she was a fairy. What? That just makes me think of that one. I don't remember if it started on Vine or if it started early TikTok. I want to say it was Vine. Her sister was a witch. So what does that make her? The Wicked Witch of the East, bro. Or the Wicked Witch of the East. That video cracks me up every time I see it. Guys, just let Frank live his life for real. Just let Frank do what Frank does. It's a TikTok. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was early TikTok or if that came from the Vine days. I miss Vine so much. Vine gave us so many good memes. The Wicked Witch of the East, bro. Are you going to sit here and tell me I'm wrong? And what was her sister? A witch! It's always stuck in your head. Yeah, it pops into mind from time to time. And when it does pop up on my TikTok, I have to watch it like 2 or 3 times. Are you going to sit here and tell me I'm wrong? I miss Vine, but I'm a millennial. Yeah, I think I'm like right on the cutoff of being a millennial. I don't. I'm just me. That's what I say. I'm not any of them. Yeah, Vine was the good old days. The old just 7 seconds. You had 7 seconds to make a funny video. And just some of the best stuff you've ever seen in your life came out of those 7 seconds. Alright, they're double filed back up. So they're getting ready to go back racing. We're getting close to 10 to go here at Talladega. Let's see if these guys can keep it clean here. Keep the green flag out to the end of it. You're gonna look at me and tell me I'm wrong? Another one I watch all the time when it pops up. The dude goes and pours a glass of milk, and the one guy freaks out on him. He goes, "Stop drinking milk, Jonathan. Are you a criminal? You don't even put any chocolate stuff in it. Or strawberry stuff." Oh, I could go all day with the old videos. Good to see. Glad to see Sea Bears dominating the entire race up until the last 10 laps. Well, we're not to the last 10 laps just yet. There's still time. We still got time. There goes Frank back to pit road. Hang on, Jeff. So here we go. End of the restart zone. Green flag back out. Blake Sane out in front. Trying to bring this one home. Listen, I have terrible allergies, and Florida's the worst place to be with allergies. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Ah! Oh, man. Official Frank tissues, that'd be amazing. All right, back to racing here. Blake Sane, Tyler Freeman, and Timothy Watson, your top three here as we're rolling down the final laps. Oh, I heard the tires squealing. Looks like Colin Swanson and Dwayne Pierce going to get caught up in that one. The sniffles are so real. Look, I'm sorry, okay? I apologize. I try to mute my mic when I have to, and I just, sometimes they sneak up on me. Alrighty. Let's head back, see what happened. So Swanson gets caught 3 wide on the 77, just comes down and tags the rear end and sends him around. Just a little baby wreck. That was just a little baby wreck. Free Shavakadu. A potato flew around my room before you. That was another iconic one. That was great. It was great. What's 9 plus 10? 21? That's what I mean. That's why Vine was just amazing. The dumbest things just became so iconic. All right, caution number 10 here tonight. We're officially under 10 to go. Well, this time by we're under 10 to go. So many good ones. Yeah. For sure. All right, so we're going to go around one more time here before the lights go out on Frank's Mustang. R.I.P. Sea Bears. Oh, hold on. They're not out of it. You got Jonathan Kibbe's in 8th. Oh, let me run down the order here. Yeah, Kibbe's in 8th. Slavoski's a lap down. Jordan Kibbe's a lap down. And Colin's out. So it's pretty close to RPC Bears. Oh my God, I love Chipotle. Didn't realize 77 was pit certified. Come on, Dwayne. Road work ahead? I sure hope it does. Y'all remember Homestar Runner? Or is that too old? It's why it sounds familiar. I would need something to jog my memory there, Jeff. Also, I remember last week we were talking about if the winner of this series should get something. I have been informed the winner of this series does get a trophy. So they are racing for something out here. They get a trophy at the end of the series if they're the winner of the whole series. Jeff might be old. It's okay. Sounds familiar? Yeah. I don't know, Jeff. I'm sure I've seen something. I remember like the old YouTube videos too that used to be great. There was one that was my favorite called The New Apartment or something like that. These two guys move into an apartment and they're surprised that the rent is like very, very cheap. And it turns out it's haunted, so just a bunch of weird stuff keeps happening. And then at the very end, a portal opens up. And a demon comes out and grabs it. Oh, it's great. You gotta watch it. I don't explain it as good as funny as it is. You'd have to look it up. Just search up New Apartment on YouTube. You know, after the race. Unless you have something else you can search it on while you're watching the race. Alright, they're double filed up. They're ready to get going. Try to finish out these last couple laps here. Two Sea Bears teammates are a lap down. One Sea Bear teammate is out of the race. And one Sea Bear teammate is inside the top 10. Let's see if the one inside the top 10 can put something together and get back to the front. We've seen them up there quite a bit. New haircut was another great one. New haircut was... Not now, Chief. I'm in the zone. Jaeger bombs. Oh, man. I can go all day with old videos. All right, there goes Frank. He left the lane completely clear here for these guys to get rolling. And there's the green flag. We're back green here late at Talladega. Dwayne Pierce seems to have blown his motor on that restart. I'm wondering, did he money shift? We may have had a money shift here. Let's back up to this restart real quick. Hopefully we're not missing too much in live action. Let's jump on board. So you can see he did. He money shifted back into first, and it blew the motor. Oh no. A money shift. And then we do end up getting a caution here that we missed while we were looking at the replay. Oh, they just got 4 wide and sent quite a few people rolling through here. Let's back up. I saw that Jonathan Kibbe was also involved in this. Did he make it through? Jonathan Kibbe. Does he make it through this unscathed? He takes a hard shot. Looks like he saves most of the damage, though. He should be fine to finish this. Oh, End of the World. That was a great one. That might have been one of my first YouTube videos. First, take a nap. Then fires the missiles. I'm late tired. Well, then take a nap. And then fires the missiles. The entire rejected cartoon series was amazing. My spoon is too big. Kibbles, you were our last hope. Now, hold on. Kibbe, he's still out there. Jonathan Kibbe's still out there. He's going to come in and make some repairs here, I think. But he's still in this thing. And we're going to cross the line for 5 to go this time by. So 5 to go as we cross the stripe that time there. Still top 10. Yes. He comes out of the pits in 10th place. So, with 5 to go now, they're going to go around to 4 to go. So, if the lights go out on the pace car this time around, we will have a green-white checkered here to finish this out, if my calculations are correct. Which they very well might not be, but we will find out altogether. Adam Alama is going to get the lucky dog here. So he'll get one of his laps back. Oh, he'll get all of them back. He's back on the lead lap. Kibbles will see some magic. He's gonna have quite a bit of moving to do here. As he's gonna be starting in 9th, it looks like. So as they go around at least one more time, we'll get a final word in here from Sunny Creek Designs.
At Sunny Creek Designs, we're bringing your vision to life. From custom awards to professional apparel and promotional items, we craft excellence into every detail. Find us on Facebook at Sunny Creek Design or email sales@sunnycreekawards.com. Sunny Creek Designs, quality you can see, service you can trust.
There's our friends at Sunny Creek Designs. Make sure you go check them out on Facebook. They can get you anything you need, including this Frank merch. Go get it. All right. So we will go green flag racing with a natural green-white checkered here. This is not overtime yet. It'll be a natural green-white checkered here for what is hopefully the last restart of the race here at Talladega. You're going to see guys hungry to make up positions quickly here as they don't have much time to do it. Also, if you guys noticed, you know, you may have, you may not, but I'm proud of myself because the last 2 times I went to commercial break and then came back, I remembered to turn the sound back on. And that's a big deal for me. Oh, we got Brandon Biddy in that number 2, blinking. Let's see which line gets the good start here. Frank makes that left turn. Proudy, thank you. You're the best. Thanks, Jeff. Here we come. Restart zone. And green flag back out here for this green-white checkered here at Talladega. Blake Sane with a great jump. Guys are trying to make something happen here in the back. As you can see, going through the field here. Guys moving inside, outside, trying to make their way back to the front. Oh, they're 3 wide. They're 3 wide trying to make something happen here before we get to the white flag. That middle lane is moving as Timothy Watson getting a good push here from Brandon Biddy. Timothy Watson out in front. You can see there's no one in front of him. Timothy Watson got that dude wipes car out in front. Oh, we're going to get a wreck right before the white flag, so we're going to get another caution, and we're into overtime. That'll put us into overtime here. It looks like Chad Ashley and Kenneth Brown getting involved in this one. So Ashley getting a little bit of a hook there from Costello, and that's what sends him around, and a little bit of netcode throws him back up the track there pretty heavily. But that puts Timothy Watson out in front for this restart here. And look at Frank wheeling it around the track, getting up in front of these guys. Oh no, it looks like Blake Sane was given the lead back here. It says they did not get the line. Positions will go back to where they were on the last counted lap. So, as of right now, with a couple guys still in the pits, this will be your top 10 starting order here for this overtime restart. We'll have row number 1 of Blake Sand and Timothy Watson. Row number 2 is going to be Brandon Biddy and Tyler Freeman. Row number 3 is going to be Austin Wood and Jonathan Kibbe. Row number 4 is going to be Brett Bray and Adam Alama. And then row number 5 is going to be Frank Ranger and Scott Drost. So we get through our caution laps here. And we're going overtime racing. Alrighty. Make Jimothy proud. Let's see if the lights go out on the pace car this time by. Thank you for pronouncing our last name right. I was so worried that I was saying it wrong, so thank you for letting me know that I was saying it right this whole time. I was so worried that I was saying it wrong. So it is Alama. I struggle with some of these names. Oh, I just heard a motor blow. Who was it? I don't know who it was. I heard it though. I did something right. Let's go. That doesn't happen very often, so I get pretty excited when it does. Alrighty, we're into overtime, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll have a green-white checkered here to try to finish this thing out. I think people see all the A's. Oh, I got you. There goes Frank. So that means we're coming back to the green flag restart here for the first overtime. Green flag is back out, hopefully. The last time here tonight at Talladega. All these guys are getting rowdy right here off the restart. Blake saying able to hold on to the lead for the moment. Brandon Biddy's right to his bumper, trying to push him up and trying to get a little bit of a gap to try to slingshot around him. They're going to the middle, back down to the bottom. Who's going to try to make it happen on the outside line? Right now it's led by Timothy Watson trying to make something happen. Oh, and again, we get a yellow right before the finish line, right before the white flag comes out. So we will go back under caution. All we got to do is capture the white flag, and then we finish under green. What all went down here? Oh, things just got a little crazy back here in the back. A couple people get caught up there. So we get ready for another restart. These guys just got to make it around one time. They make it around the track one time, we get the white flag, and then we get to finish under green. Super Speedway racing. Always some chaotic moments. Let's see if the lights go out this time or if they go around one more time before then. And we'll go around one more time before the lights go out. Kibbles bring the magic. I think he's trying. Kibby's in 7th. So Brandon Biddy going to be starting on the outside row this time. Going to try to make something happen here at the end. Lights should go out on the pace car this time by. So as Frank crosses the line this time, he should turn out the lights on that Ford Mustang pace car, which will signify to these drivers that we're going to go green the next time around and try to finish this thing out. There go the lights. These guys are going to be looking to make a move. So they're running out of time to do it as we're into our second overtime of the race. I think they have 3 scheduled. We were scheduled for 75 laps. We're currently on lap 80. We'll go green on lap 81. I know Blake Sane definitely is not enjoying the cautions. As he had a lead, he was getting a good push. And every time they got to restart, he's got to hold everybody off. Jeff said, let's go. So Frank will go to the pits this time. There's somebody way off onto the apron. He's going to bring it down pit road. That'll move that inside line up. Everyone moves up a position. Green flag back out here for this overtime start. Blake Sane with a good jump on the bottom. Brandon Biddy and Austin Wood banging doors there. And here comes the rest of that inside line. And Kibby's going to jump up to the top side here. He's going to go way to the outside. Oh, and we got 2 of them wrecking down to the infield, the 26. And it's going to stay green as it stayed off the track. Blake Sane, Jonathan Kibbe racing for the lead as they're coming into the tri-oval. Oh, Blake Sane with a big block to Biddy, taking him all the way up to the wall. White flag is out at Talladega. Blake Sane has the lead slightly on the outside. Jonathan Kibbe trying to take it from him on the inside line. We might see a drag race to the finish. We got lap traffic now coming out in front of the lead pack. Jonathan Kibbe, Blake Sane swapping positions. Jonathan Kibbe takes it here as Brandon Biddy jumps down to the inside. That's going to push Jonathan Kibbe out to the front. He's got Kenneth Brown right behind him, trying to push him out in front. Jonathan Kibbe, Kenneth Brown drag racing down the front stretch. Kenneth Brown gets out in front. Kenneth Brown gets spun at the line. I don't know who crossed first. Right now it's scored as a Kenneth Brown win, but I am not sure who got across the line first there. Ooh, we are going to have to back this up. And we're going to have to see how this actually finished. Who crossed the line first? Let's see if we can find some kind of better angle here. I'm trying to find the best angle that I can. Kenneth Brown did cross the line first while getting spun. I'm trying to find any angle we can here. That did push Kenneth Brown over the start-finish line first. As it looks like Jonathan Kibbe in second and Blake Sane took third. This could be a good shot right here. So they're coming to the line. Kenneth Brown gets spun, and yes, he did. He crossed first. You can see right there. And then Kibbe, by barely a nose, taking second here. Wild finish at Daytona. That counts, right? That does count. I believe that does count. Oh, man. A wild finish. Kenneth Brown bringing home the win with Jonathan Kibbe in second. Blake Sane in third. Let's check Discord, see if we have anybody waiting. So we're going to grab our third place finisher here. Blake, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good. How are you?
Not too bad. That was a wild finish there. You and Kibbe finished. I mean, I think a piece of plastic might have been sticking out in front of his car that got you.
Yeah, I mean, I had no idea who won that. That whole last lap was just trying to side draft and lead that top line, and then got shuffled back and got a heck of a run and knew it was going to be 3 wide. So that was a heck of a finish. Great, really fun.
Yeah, the scoring tower did show that Kenneth Brown won, so we went back and watched it quite a bit on the replay. And yeah, as he was spinning, the rear of his car crossed over just in front of you guys. So I think
I'm looking at.
I think the spin saved him, actually, because I think you had enough of a run on the inside that you may have passed him at the very last minute.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd have got him, but it'd have been real close. When he spun in front of me, I just was like, I'm keeping my foot in it and hoping for the best. I'll take a top 3. That was super fun.
It was a great one. How did that feel there with the restarts at the end, having to hold people off there for a couple of them?
Oh, it was nerve-wracking, man. I was like, the last thing I wanted to see was, we were coming through the tri-oval there on that first green-white checkered, and then the caution came out, and I was like having to do one more. It was like, man. But yeah, I was just trying to focus on getting a good jump and trying to lead a line, and then I'm just shout out to all the guys that were racing me for not. Like, I know I threw some pretty big blocks for not dumping me and keeping it clean. It was a great time.
I got you, buddy. We know you're a new name here. You plan on running the Tuesday series going forward, even when they go into the O'Reilly season?
Oh yeah, as long as my schedule allows it. I had a great time. I definitely plan on it.
Well, sounds good, buddy. We look forward to watching you here for the rest of the Super Speedway series and hopefully running into O'Reilly's here in September.
Appreciate you, man. I look forward to being a part of it.
Alrighty, buddy. You got any shout-outs you want to give before we get you going?
I just want to give a shout-out to my buddy Tyler for just getting me onto this. Like, I didn't even know that this was a thing until today, and then it was really great to be a part of.
I got you, buddy. Well, congrats on the top 3 here tonight, and we look forward to seeing you going forward.
Appreciate you. You too.
Alright, that's your third place finisher there. Blake Sane. Let's grab second place here. Kibbe, how you doing?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
You tried it at the end, but I think when you spun them, you pushed them just a little too much and sent them over the line in front of you.
Yeah, I wasn't really trying to spin him too much. It was more just, I think he was trying to throw a late block. I think he saw, I believe it's the 65 coming down, and it was just, it pretty much summed up how the race went.
I got you. That was a wild finish. We had to look at it several times to see who actually won that thing, and then the race with you and Blake there at the end, I told him I think you had a piece of plastic on your bumper that stuck out just in front of him to give you second place.
Yeah, I have no idea. For some reason, it came in and it said that I won somehow. I'm not sure how that happened, but the win goes to Kenny anyway.
I guess. Well, someone in the chat, I'm not going to say any names, but someone in the chat says JP is a selfish racer. Don't listen to him. How do you respond to that?
Yeah. It is what it is.
All right, buddy. Well, hey, hell of a race. You led a lot of the laps here tonight.
Yeah, that sucks, leading the most laps, but not being able to lead the most important one.
I got you, buddy. Any shout-outs before we get you going?
No, Jeff, Sharice, AJ, always tuning in, always watching. I know this one was a late one, not only for you, but for them too, so.
Hey, the late one made up for it with that finish. That was a fun one to call, especially not knowing who actually won.
Yeah, it must have been. I haven't even looked at it yet, so I'm gonna go back and look it over.
All right, buddy. Well, congrats here on P2, and look forward to Street Stocks at Charlotte next week.
Sounds good, thank you.
All right, let's bring in our winner. Kenneth, how you doing, buddy?
Doing great. How you doing?
Not too bad, man. How did you cross the line sideways and win this thing?
Being better than everybody else.
Alrighty.
No, me, I was committed to the 13s bumper pretty much all race long, and that last restart, I was like a row on the outside behind him, and we had one jump and restart and jump down, and then I'm like, you know what? There's room behind him. I might as well put my bumper on his bumper, and everybody just kind of sees parted, and we ended up front, and then it was just us two at the end, and then coming out of the tri-oval. 65 had a really big run on the inside, and I heard clear, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna block that, and then I wasn't clear.
I got you. It was a hell of a finish. It was a close one. We didn't know who won at the end. We had to go back and look at it quite a few times to see that you, in fact, did cross sideways and win this thing.
Yes.
So that was crazy.
That was fun. It DQ'd me after the race because I was wrecked in turn one. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna drive back to the finish line to celebrate, and it DQ'd me.
Oh no.
So that didn't work out.
All right, you looking forward to next week in the street stocks?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right. We look forward to seeing you there. I know Kibby led the most laps here tonight, but I think you were right behind him in second place the whole time, giving him the
Yes, sir.
push he needed to stay out there.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. You got any shout-outs you want to give before we get you going?
Shout out to you for broadcasting it. It was a good broadcast. I was watching the entire time I was racing. Shout out to Biddy for putting the race on. Shout out to the Sea Bears for the technical alliance, and helping us out during the race.
All right, buddy. Well, hey, congrats on the win, and we'll see what you can do next week.
Thank you.
All righty, folks. You heard it there. He's just better than everyone else, and when you come across the line sideways and win it, I think you're allowed to say that. Catch up on chat a little bit here. Dump him next race is going to have. Push the guy to wins, but never any help. As a union rep, I need someone to be my rep. P7, let's go. Shout out to Biddy for clearing himself on the last lap. Uh-oh. A win is a win. That's right. TJ said I was clear. Alrighty, folks. That's going to wrap it up for us here tonight. Final look at our final results. Oh, that's right. It did say that Kenneth grabbed the DQ for driving backwards on the track after the race, but we know he got first with Kibby in second, Blake Sane in third. Alrighty, they went 82 laps here tonight for a schedule 75. Hard charger tonight is Blake Sane. He's up 13 spots, well, 12 spots to grab third. Most laps led here went to Jonathan Kibby, 33 laps led here tonight. Your fastest lap goes to Logan Slavoski, 49.2. And then your pole winner was Kenneth Brown, so he was able to bring it around in the end and stay at the top. Proud of my brother for P7. Hell yeah. Alrighty, folks. I appreciate everyone for hanging out. Again, if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And also hit that like button here. I would really appreciate that as well. And until next Tuesday, when we see you again, remember they're in Street Stocks at Charlotte. That should be a fun one. Make sure you come back for it. We appreciate every single one of you for hanging out. And until next time, as always, be good to each other. I appreciate you. Good night and goodbye.